Hi, beautiful Libra. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Libra, this is your bonus singles love reading, and I'm just going to jump into that in a little bit. I just want to tell you that at the very end of this reading, excuse me, at the very end of this reading, I'm going to tell you about a way where you can win a personal reading with me for free. So if you're interested in that, just listen to the reading and then just keep listening and I'll tell you all about it. Libra, Singles Love, for the month of April, what's going on? I'm going to start with 3 initial cards here for your love story. And then we're just going to go deeper into it. And we're going to get information, hopefully inspiration, and perhaps a little bit of solution if you need it. Here's the first one, Mending. Second one, didn't have time to take that. Mending, number 52. And then the second card was Chop Wood, number 42. And the last one out, Libra, Singles Love for the month of April. Singles Love. There you go. Very similar colors here. Clean it up. And very similar energy. So they're all to me like saying, okay, last one, clean it up. 52, 42, 21. The mending can literally be that you're mending things with a person. Like you're and that, however that sounds, it might not even be in person. Does that make sense? If you're having a conflict or a fallout, or this is an ex, or this is like a situation where you just, things could be better. Things could definitely be better between you and another person. They might not physically be in your life still, or they might be physically in your life still, but the mending part is not physical. It's in here. It's energy. Does that make sense? So we need to mend something with someone else, or mend your thoughts about someone else in order to come to a more healthier place. Okay, we're going to go deeper into this and see what this is. We have numerology wise there though, 52, which is really promising. The 52 is talking about like the 52 weeks in a year, which like it's at the very end of the year, like we're in the final week of this, so there's like something wrapping up here. And then Chop Wood is usually about how you stay present, like to just deal with what's right in front of you. And the clean it up is very much like it's a very similar energy here, and specifically as they're coming out together here right next to each other, both in color scheme. Like this one is a little bit different, like it has a little bit more blue and pink. This is like beige and gray, and we need to elevate the energy, like just overall elevate the energy, Libra. There's something here about, or you might just be in this route of, do you say that? Route. Like on this path of just sort of coping with day-to-day stuff. And you can use that. Like that can be like such a superpower that you're actually doing things from day to day. Because sometimes that is the medicine, or like that's the prescription, that if you actually go chop wood, like if you actually go, okay, I'm going to tend to my, to washing clothes. I'm going to tend to sweeping the floor. I'm going to tend to paying these bills, or what, like what, I don't know, watering the flowers, whatever you're doing around the house, like what's right in front of you, and just stick with that. Like it can't be so easy for you that you're doing it, then you're off in your mind anyway, thinking about someone else, or going off like in something that you don't want to go off in, but rather just stay present. You know, how often do you actually do the dishes and you think if you're actually doing the dishes? I don't know if your dishwasher is doing the dishes, but like how often are you vacuuming your floors and you're actually with the vacuum as you're vacuuming the floors? Are you off somewhere else in your mind? Or can you just think about like, okay, right now, here's my carpet, and I'm cleaning my carpet. Here I'm brushing my teeth, and as I'm brushing my teeth, I am brushing my teeth. I'm with my teeth. Me and my teeth are one. Like, you're not off somewhere else. So this is very much about practicing. Either you are very much living, just taking care of stuff, like taking care of business. This is your life right now. Maybe you feel like it's a little bit dull and a little bit like you would love some more excitement into your life, or more inspiring, like something to look forward to. But right now, it's like, no, you're just taking care of business. And that can be such a superpower. So either you're doing that, or you're being inspired to actually do that, to just be more hands-on with things. And then the 21 there, clean it up, is very much about raising your vibration. This could literally be clean stuff out, clear your closet out, clean out your... I had this recently. I don't think it was you, Libra. I'm not going to swear on it. But I feel the same vibe here, like the same energy. It was for another sign. Maybe perhaps last week. It's just time to sort of spring clean, like to clean your closet out. Or if you have been thinking about like just sorting out papers. Do you feel like when you think about your bills or where your papers at, do you feel like those are in order? Or do you feel like, no, I could really sort them out? I could probably throw half of them away. Or go up in the attic or go down into the basement. Is there somewhere where you feel like once you clear it out, you know, the feeling when you clear stuff out and when you throw stuff away that you just really don't need is such a relief from the body. It's basically because you're attached to the energy of it. And so if it's laying around and you have no use for it, I would you don't have to throw it out, but you can just donate or whatever. And this is also like about vibration, to clear your vibration, to clean up your vibration, to raise the vibration. And you do that by either letting go of the stuff that weighs you down, or to just practice things that just gives joy to your heart. Just whatever. It doesn't have to be that you're actually giving it joy to your heart. It can actually just be that you're not feeling as heavy as you were. Like, if I were to say, okay, so listen to this, Libra. If I were to say, what gives you the most joy right now, and you sort of want to kill me, then you're not around joy in vibration. If I tell you, so, okay, Libra, what would give you the least amount of heartache right now? Headache. Like, what would give you the least amount of grief? If you're like, okay, yeah, I can work with that, it means that we're a little bit lower in the vibration right now, and you just have to figure out where you're at so that you sort of meet yourself. If you want to meet a lower vibration with just be happy and go out for a walk, you're not going to do that. There's no fiber in your being that wants to do that when you're in a lower vibration. But if you tell yourself like, okay, I can transition from my couch to my, from my bed to my couch. That's a movement, you know? And so I'm talking about like cleaning up your vibration. So we seem to have some we need some, this is your love reading, but this is coming out and I can't force the message. And so we seem to be working on ourselves first, like we're laying a new foundation for yourself and raising the vibration here. Mending something old though. We're going to go into this and see what this is about. All of a sudden, I'm just having all these goosebumps on my head. It literally feels like it's just a... What is that about? So either someone really just opened up, really just had an epiphany as you're just hearing this, or you're doing something that just makes your crown open a lot. It's really nice. Okay, the Mending card. 52. Why is this here for Libra, please? This is love. I know this is love. Okay, so we have been dealing with someone. Well-deserved reward. You're coming out on top. So there's a situation here. So you probably have dealt with someone else. And since it's a love reading, I mean, for some of you guys, you might not even be ready for love, or you might not feel like You're not even interested in that because you're dealing with something or someone else right now. Someone else that we need mending with first. And if that is like mending with an ex, if that's mending with a family member, coworker, boss, like whoever this is, you're going to come out on top here. Like it's just, you worked your butt off to make this relationship work, or you worked your butt off to let go of the relationship. Like whatever you would consider in a little bit of a tough challenge between you and another, whatever you would consider to be like a success for you. If the success is that you are coming together and it just feels really good between you guys, or if the success for you is like you have completely been able to let them go, like finally let them go, that is success for you, then that is the success for you. Like it's not one way of doing this or one way of mending this. It like there's one truth here. It's your truth, whatever feels like lightest in your heart. And you're going to come out on top of this. And it's like Libra, you've done such a good job with this person. And I should say you have done such a good job with yourself. The way that you have approached and just dealt with this situation, with this person, is extraordinary. And it has brought you so much knowledge and so much wisdom. You're shining, like you're really coming out on top here. I love this. Okay, and we have a number 9 there. So we have 52, which is like, okay, we're so freaking close to have a completion here. And number 9 there talks about endings. So it's going to be a done deal. And I feel like when that closes down, like there's so much energy that's going to come back. Like wherever you put your intention, if you decide that today I'm going to put my intention on my heart, and I'm just going to stay there with my heart as much as I possibly can, all the energy is going to be like drawn to your heart. If you have your intention set, whether you're aware of it or not, on this other person, that's where your your energy will go. And usually then you feel a little bit more fatigue or more tired at the end of the day. And it's like, why am I so tired? Like I didn't really do much today and I'm still so tired. Yeah, because you left all the energy to someone else. But if you like, I just feel like being done with this person, coming to some sort of closure, mending, is going to give you a whole lot of energy back to you. Okay? Chop wood. Why is this here for Libra, please? Chop wood. I promise the intention was on... it's 11:11 here. I was like, no, it's not, because Madame Tom's like looking at how long the clock had been running. 11:11 alignment. Yes, so that's good. But what was it? Yeah, right. Yeah, I was sitting down and I promised the intention was to do a love reading for you. And some guys might be like, I don't want to hear about raising my vibration. I want to hear about my vibration. Sorry for making fun of you. Chop wood. Why is this here for Libra, please? Chop wood. There's always time for a little sip of tea today. We have tea today. Win or lose. Interesting. Win or lose, and wow. Another number 21 here on the table. That's interesting. So we're going to look at the numerology there in a bit. But we have win or lose, and we have the world, which is coming out as embrace. Like, okay, one thing at a time. So win or lose. So this card for me is all about your choice. And I know it sucks to have that type of choice. We always have that type of choice. Like, if you recognize that there's a situation that's out of your control, then it's not a choice for you to fix it, right? But if you understand that this is within your control and you have a chance to do something about a situation, then it's your responsibility to choose what you want to do with it, right? And so this situation, this is a clarification for chopwood, which is like, do what is right in front of you. I just feel like it sounds so like big when I say it's a make it or break it thing. It's so subtle. Like, it's so subtle. Okay, stay with me. I'm getting somewhere. I'm just being given, it's the second time that I'm being given this analogy from, I was taking my son to daycare the other day, like last week or something. I've been taking him every day, but last week I noticed this bird, this crow probably, was just coming with a stick, probably this long. And it was really like, it was a little bit of a burden, but it was like, it wasn't much, but it was a stick. And they flew out into this tree, and I saw this bird just having this little stick in the tree, and I was like, oh, they're building a nest. That's really cool. And the nest was so tiny. It was like just a little bottom of it, and it just felt really, that's not even cozy. There's just a bunch of sticks. And then, a couple of days, I think we had the weekend in between, and then like a day or two passed. Let's see, like 4 or 5 days that I hadn't noticed what was going on with that nest. And I was walking home from daycare one morning, and I just looked up, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is such a nest. It's like, now it's a home. It was like a full-on, just huge, that felt cozy. It's like I wanted to go in there and like light a candle, because it looked really cozy. From sticks, it looked cozy. And just the repetition, 4 or 5 days, the repetition of that bird just flying back and forth with those little sticks, that like one stick at a time. At first glance, it didn't look much, but then over just a couple of days, or like a little period, it actually grew into a home. And I just felt like that is so amazing. Like, it's such a lesson, it's such a learning. Like, I'm getting like a firsthand teaching class here, because it's just about continuing to do what you're doing, whether how small it is that you're in every moment. This is the inspiration here today. Every moment is like, try to just be present with what you're doing. Don't wander off in your brain. Try to be present with what you're doing. Like, if it's like chop wood, if it's literally chopping wood, or if it's like doing the dishes or cleaning the floors or clearing out something, even having a conversation with someone. If you're having a conversation with someone, have a freaking conversation with that person. Don't wander off in your brain. If you do, then you're not in a conversation with them anymore. You're not present. And it might feel like, okay, so what does this little thing, like this, whether I focus on whether I am doing the dishes, taking a shower, instead of being off somewhere else in your head, when you're shampooing your head, shampoo your head and be all in on it. And it might feel like you managed to stay like 1 or 2 minutes with your shampooing, and then you were off in your head. I promise you, those little sticks every single day of just repeating to just bring yourself back into, oh, then I'm off again, but now I'm here with my shampoo. Then I'm off again, but now I'm here with vacuuming the carpet. Now I'm off again. Like, you get the point. It just felt like that nest. And this is the win or lose. Like, this is the situation right now, the mending of what has been going on there in your life, and moving forward now with your life, and come into a higher vibration and come into a lighter place in your life, is by taking firsthand, like, what is right in front of you, and just continuously work with that and stay as present as one can, is going to have you win. And you're having a heart there, like you're having a heart in the middle of just, and today it just feels like, just continuously come back to the heart. Just remember the heart. Just remind yourself of the heart, or the love in the situation. And it's like, ha, and voila. Here we have a cycle that's ending. A whole cycle of your past, like of your life, is ending. And we're coming into this new phase now. embracing this new world with the lucky number 21. 21 that leads into another 21, which is like, it's more like you're showing up at the right place at the right time. And it's twice. The lucky number 21 comes out twice here. It's the old is really ending. You can, I shouldn't say that you can hurry this up, but like you can come more into balance with what you're doing and feel so much more greater about yourself and where you're going as you just stay present with every single thing that you're doing. And even though you're wandering off, it doesn't matter, because the small things will create a nest. The just continuation of it will create a nest. And it will in turn, literally, it will raise your vibration. You will raise your vibration just for doing this. And it's not just, but it's so simple. It's so simple that like just picking up one stick, what does that do? Nothing. It's so simple. But if you keep repeating it, there's going to be a big home. Not too long from now. 4 or 5 days for that bird. Maybe that's 4 or 5 weeks in our life. I don't know what that felt like to that bird. I don't know if that bird was like, I don't want to get any more sticks today. I'm going to move this into the extension. I can't really apologize for it not being something else about like, oh, romantic pink love here. This seems to be the foundation for the love, and I can't force anything other to come out. Before we go there, I just want to tell you about this draw, this competition, this opportunity to win a personal reading with me for free. And the way I want you to go about it is that I want you to just sit in meditation for like 3 to 5 minutes and just think of someone or something that you just feel so much love for, or so much gratitude that you just almost melt. And just sit in that vibration, sit in that energy, and just ooze that energy out into the world. Like, I was like, how can we just bring a lot of love into the world right now without focusing on we need to fix this or fix that, or there's chaos there, blah, blah, blah. But just sit in pure alignment for a couple of minutes. It will help your life. It will help the world. And as a beautiful consequence of that, you might have a chance to win a personal reading. And so I want you to put a little bit of just comment on what you feel grateful for or what you feel love for in the comment section. And if you don't want to be that private or personal, just write something that lets me understand that you want to be a part of this draw, because not everyone, I keep saying this, I don't know why, but everyone, not everyone wants to be a part of it. So just something little. So that's what I want for you. I hope it's a win-win situation. So yeah, I hope that's exciting news. And I'll announce the winner, the lucky winner, on the 14th of April. The 14th of April. So if you want to come with me to the extension, the links are in the description box down below. One is to Vimeo and the other one is to Buy Me a Coffee, which is a donation site where you can just go to support the channel, but you also open up to everything that I post there about the extensions. So thank you so much for watching. Libra, take care.